Okay, Rev, do me a favor and check. Am I up live and in color? River Nile, can you check for me, please? Hey, Rev. River Nile?
Yeah.
Can you please check for me? Okay, everybody, I hope you are here. I hope you are here. I hope you are live and in color. It is Elon Bomani, the Pajama Mama, where we help typical moms and dads fire the boss and hire the kids, yay! And get a chance like me to work at home in their comfortable, cozy PJs. I don't know where you are in the US of A or even if you're international. But I'm telling you right now, I am in ATL. They call it Hotlanta because it's supposed to be hot here. Well, let's just say the heat has left the building because it has been cold the last couple of weeks, and I do not do cold. I am allergic to cold weather, so I am in my most warm Pooh Bear or Eeyore onesie, baby. I even got my feet covered up. I do not play in this weather, okay? So I hope everybody's out there warm, comfy, and cozy like I am in the comfort of their home, wherever you are. And I'm really excited today. So let me just check in with my assistant, Riverna, the kidpreneur. And Riverna, how am I looking? Do I have the sound for everybody? Is the cryptocurrency market capitalization page up so everybody can see what's going on in the cryptocurrency world? And that's what we're going to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about cryptocurrency boom of 2018. And the question is, what is the next Bitcoin that's out there? And ladies and gentlemen, it's actually right here, hiding among these 100 top cryptocurrencies that are in existence right now. Now, before I begin this program, hey, River, give me some feedback, sweetie. What's going on out there? I'm sorry? You're waiting for your screen to load up. So I hope you guys can see me. Let me go check on my phone here to see if we got it. Repost a link on the post. It got chopped off. Okay, here. Do me a favor, River. Go back and repost the link in the view because people are trying to get on this great show today that we have as far as cryptocurrency boom of 2018. And we're going to unveil what I'm going to do. Let me preface the conversation, ladies and gentlemen, by saying this to you right now. I am not a financial advisor. All of this information that you are going to receive today is for educational purposes only. That's my financial disclaimer. Whatever you do as far as cryptocurrency, you are doing at your own risk. Okay? I'm just going to share with you today what I am doing and why I am doing it. Let's see, reply to your comment on your post. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just help these folks out, because this gentleman in particular has been dying to get on this thing. And let's see, I think we got it up. Let's see if it's connecting now. Let's see if it has it on the page. Okay, I don't know what's going on, River, but do me a favor, repost. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let me see here. Hold on. Let me get it here. Hold on, folks. We're going to take care of you. Hold on, Carton. Let me give it to you here. Okay. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me go to... Let's see here. Okay. Let's try to grab this link and drag it here. And let's hit the button for him. Hope that helped him out. Okay. So let's try to grab... Okay, let me not hear myself again. And drag it here. Okay, cool. I hope that everybody is situated, and I hope everything's going okay. Hey, Rev, do you have me yet, please? Okay, good, cool. All right, just I got feedback from the kidpreneur who really set this whole thing up. I wish I could say that I am techie savvy, but I am the techie challenge. I'm not claiming that anymore. I am techie savvy. Okay, I'm going to put that positive energy out there. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, let me reintroduce myself. Hey, I am Ilan Bomani. I am known as the Pajama Mama, where I help typical moms and dads fire the boss and hire the kids. And one of the key things that we're going to discuss today is why you should invest in cryptocurrency, not only for yourself, but also for your kids. And what I'm going to share with you today is simply, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just going to share with you today is simply what I am doing and why I have chosen to do it. I'm not going to tell you about all the currencies that I'm investing in and that I'm not investing into. But what I am doing is on my Pajama Mama channel, I want you to become a part of it. I want you to comment. I want you to like it or not like it if you don't like this information. But I want you to be totally engaged in this. So every day I'm going to be doing something in regards to cryptocurrency because I am so sold out and I'm so passionate about it. I've been knowing about cryptocurrency since 2008. When it first came out, as you know it, as Bitcoin. It came out during the whole complete crash, and I got involved with that. I was a part of the real estate boom and also the bust. So it came out in 2008 when I had relocated to the Houston area of Texas, and I had just gone through a divorce. And I had heard about this currency, was coming out, etc. And I was sold out on it because the mere fact I really like it. The whole premise of Bitcoin was a philosophy that by Satoshi, who's anonymous, and somebody else is claiming in Australia, New Zealand that he's Satoshi or whatever the case may be. But we're not going to get into that. But make a long story short, it was created with the philosophy that they were going to take the control of the monies out of the hands of the big banks, the big conglomerates, the big corporations, out of the hands of government, and they were going to create a currency that was able to be decentralized and to be available to everybody throughout the world. And when they first created, of course, lot of naysayers, nobody believed in it. But the main reason why I believed in it was because the same institutions that have basically robbed us of our money, of the real estate, of all those things, and put us in financial perils were the ones that the government had bailed out. And to be honest with you, they were the only game in town. So they were really cocky, and they knew, hey, you got to bail us out, because if you don't bail us out, then everybody's going to be broke, soup lines, etc. And they were basically holding the U.S. in hostage because there was no way that Barack Obama could do anything else but to bail them out because of the fact that they had control over all the money and the finances that were in existence. So that's why Satoshi came out with the Bitcoin, game, because once again, hey, it's not controlled by them, completely out of their hands. And now we can create our own money, because money is not valuable unless we make it valuable. Like right now, we have fiat currency. You call it the dollar. Right now, it's not backed by gold. It's not backed by anything. The only reason why we exchange it to this very day, because we all decided to put faith in that dollar, and we gave it its wealth and its value and its power. Well, that's the same exact thing now that we've done with Bitcoin. Now, as you can see right now, as you can look at the numbers right here, I'm circling right here, is at $14,288.40. And like I told you, that I knew about it back in, I think I remember when I first heard it was trading at $30 a Bitcoin. When I had heard about it, and I was going to invest into it. But just like I told you, I was in a precarious financial situation because I had, basically faltered in this whole real estate bust. In addition to that, I was going through a divorce. So I didn't have any discretionary funds or monies to play with, okay? So I couldn't get into it, but I did my due diligence and my homework, etc., and studied it and knew that that was the wave of the future. And it makes sense because everything is online. Everything is crypto. Every transaction that you're going to be taking now is going to be via, the phone. And as you can see how the banks have transitioned, etc. So now it's intangible coins as we know it as Bitcoin. And then also now we're going to talk about the blockchains and all that kind of wonderful stuff that's been developed as far as this whole experience is concerned. But that's the key thing. That's why you should really be excited, because now this is the deal. Remember, I told you I was a part of the real estate boom and the real estate bust. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I was a part of also the crypto boom and also the crypto bust. What are you talking about, Elon? Bust? Well, let's just say I know how to recognize things when they come. After that real estate bust where I lost $1 million, you would figure it out too when it's starting to come upon you also. Now, I'm not here to scare anybody. Remember, this is my personal opinion. Do not take it as the Holy Grail by any stretch of the imagination. But let me also preface the conversation by saying this to you. I know what a bust and a boom looks like. I felt it and I experienced it personally. I know how to deal with and handle large sums of monies as far as business is concerned. And then the other thing is, what a lot of you may not realize, is that I also had my financial security license. Yeah, I was one of those people that sold annuities, life insurance policies, and the stocks and bonds and mutual funds and all that kind of wonderful stuff. So I do know a lot about Wall Street. Matter of fact, what got me out of the hole, I divested of all of my wonderful stocks and bonds and real estate to basically buy the homes that live in now free and clear in order to deal with the boom when it had happened. But one of the key things that so I'm going to bring all of that type of experience to you throughout the course of the week. Like I said, today, I'm just sharing what I'm about to do as far as this industry is concerned. So with that in mind, so I hope you got a basic background about what I'm all about and why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm so sold out on this cryptocurrency. A lot of people have been on my Facebook page and I was sharing information, and one brother in particular, he was basically kind of bashing it, kind of putting it down, etc. And it basically was saying the only people that made money in Bitcoins are the people that created the Bitcoin companies, okay, that are out there. Not true at all. Matter of fact, in the near future, in a lot of up and coming YouTube videos that I'm going to do for you, I'm going to actually share some of what I call my mentors, etc., people that I follow. And I'm going to just, share with you today that I follow around about 5 or 6 people, and I've been following them for quite some time, that are doing very well. With this particular brother that I really like, he's kind of cool, kind of quirky, kind of fun too. And matter of fact, I was watching his video before I even started doing my video for you today, and basically he has $2 million of value of Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, he just now, congratulations to him, he just now today had a baby. Yes, his wife and he have had a wonderful bouncing baby. And guess what he said? He's really planning on divesting of all of his Bitcoins and getting to the altcoins. You probably heard, I'm going to be saying a lot of terms that are foreign to you, and that's okay. At the end of this conversation, we are going to have a Q&A, and you can ask me any questions that you want to as far as this is concerned. But this is all for beginners. Let me be very clear about this. And then I'm going to share with you who I think is going to really take off and who I'm really heavily invested into, the top 10 Bitcoins that I'm into. But one of the key things that he was saying that has me really alarmed just today, just about, he did this video maybe about, oh my God, maybe about an hour or two ago. And he was saying that he's planning on, taking all of his money out of his Bitcoin. I think he said he has 20 or 30 of Bitcoins. Can you imagine 20 or 30 at $14,000? What that looks like. So he's planning on he's been doing Bitcoins, like I said, for 2 years. He's planning on taking his money out. And he is going to, in a nutshell, buy a house free and clear. So he hasn't stressed out about that. He's getting his basics foundation in place, which is very important. And basically a lot of people, and I tell people, you should be invested for the long term. And the long term in Bitcoin world or cryptocurrency world is like a year to 5 years span of time of holding. It's not like the old school way of doing, stocks and bonds and the Wall Street way of 20 to 30 years of holding, because we really don't know. We really truly don't know what's going to happen a year or two, we didn't know that Bitcoin was going to be here at the do me a favor, Rev. Can you answer some people in the Facebook group and see what questions that they're asking? Some people have trouble getting in on this particular live on YouTube. So what we are doing right now is you know, really focusing on the fact that he's saying he's pulling it all out and focusing on altcoins. The altcoins is everything but Bitcoin. We talk about Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, Cardano. We talk about Litecoin. We talk about Iota. We talk about Dash. We talk about Tron. We talk about Neo. We talk about Monero, EOS, etc. We're talking about a lot of these other coins I just now mentioned to you are the altcoins, okay? Everything but Bitcoins and that terminology. Now, this is a good site. Don't worry, you can go back after this live and you can go click on the links. And I'm going to give you some basic ways on how you can get started and get your coins, etc. And let me be the first to tell you, I got involved in the actually purchasing Bitcoins in January. Matter of fact, right about this time. Oh my God, it's around about January the 9th or 10th. Last year, this time, when it was like 700 to 800 bucks. So I did. So I'm here to tell you, I did make a nice piece of change in this. But once again, you know, I decided to invest into a business. So what I did was I pulled out all of my Bitcoin and I focused, and to be honest with you, you know, I'm not going to tell other people to do this. I use OPM, other people's money, to do that. Yeah, I use loans, credit cards, and things of that nature. Now, I know a lot of people are chastising people for, you know, getting a mortgage on their house and all that kind of wonderful stuff. But I'm going to share this with you, and I'm very, very clear about this, ladies and gentlemen, that if you had your money right now, like I had a typical, you know, old school, what do they call that thing? Variable, no, I was going to say variable universal life, but what was that I had? An IRA. I had an IRA, which I had $5,000 into this IRA. And in a nutshell, in 2 years that I had that IRA, I made a whopping $65 in 2 years. I don't need to tell you that anymore. And you're making less than 1% on your money. Horrific. I mean, the stocks, bonds, it just doesn't even touch cryptocurrency. And you have nothing to lose and everything to gain because a lot of these currencies are underneath $1 at this time. So if I had just put, and I was skeptical about putting even a dime in Bitcoins, but if I had just put $100 into Bitcoin in 2008, I probably wouldn't be talking to you right now, to be quite honest with you. Just $100. So that's why, I mean, come on, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we spend $100 in a minute. I mean, I take my kids to the movies, go out for a simple dinner, and it's gone, not to be seen again, and it's out the way. River, do me a favor here. Grab my phone so you can check my thing. People are contacting me trying to get in. Can you do me a favor and come here, please, and grab my phone and help people get into this live, please? So in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that a lot of this discretionary funds that you have, and even though you don't think you have it, hey, stop having the lattes, eating out, you know the things we're getting our hair did, you know, nails, makeup, massages, all those other things that we call necessities and things of that nature. You don't need to eat at a 5-star restaurant. I'm not telling you to eat at Mickey D's either, but you know what I'm saying? Start cooking some good home cooking meals. That's probably more nutritious for you. But what I'm saying is, I promise you, just if you could just, you know, put $100. I mean, wait, let me rephrase that. This is what I am doing. I'm not telling you what to do, but this is what I've chosen to do. I've chosen to invest, you know, and really go head hawk out because, like I said, the key reality, if I had done it years ago. As a matter of fact, there's a young man who just turned 18 and his parents thought he was crazy, but he started investing in Bitcoins at 13 and he's a billionaire. Okay. Let me be just very clear about this. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. And why we know it's here to stay? Well, I'm just going to give you some clues. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, now I think Jeff Bezos, another company that I'm aligning myself with, is just bought the patent, I don't know how you can do this, to a cryptocurrency exchange. Now, I'm going to introduce you to some cryptocurrency exchanges that I'm involved with. Now, he owns, it said Bank of America, but who owns Bank of America? Warren Buffett does. So if you got these big banks, they are definitely going to get in the mix. And one of the cryptocurrencies is backed by all the big banks. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. So you got to understand that they're in the game. Now, Warren Buffett and Bezos and a lot of the billionaires, trust me when I tell you, they are personally invested in cryptocurrency. They're just not telling people about it. They're not going to do it until they can profit from it. But in the meantime, we're not going to wait for them. This is your chance to financial freedom. And the main thing that I want to establish with you and really hone on into and encourage you to do this is because, ladies and gentlemen, nobody's going to take care of your money better than you. I hope you learned that through the boom. You depended on the banks to do that, and they threw you underneath the bus with the quickness. And now guess what? The same crooks that took your money, guess what? Every day when you go to Wells Fargo and Bank of America and all these other major institutions to put your money in, think about it. You're putting in your money in the banks of the same companies that robbed you. I mean, how ludicrous is that? This is your alternative route to start investing in cryptocurrency and start basically being in control of your financial destiny. That's why it just really fits in. And let me just say this to you. I'm talking specifically to African Americans. Excuse me, anybody else that's on it. And the reason why I'm talking to African Americans, because what we tend to do, which is a major no-no, we tend to always wait at the last minute when everything gets saturated, when it gets to all the hype is at the highest level, and then we get into it, and guess what? We become a part of the bus because we got in at the very last minute. Don't do that. That's what happened in real estate. And you're first one to say that you got scammed, you got hoodwinked, you got bamboozled, yada, 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 yada. So that's the lesson that I learned. And that's one thing that why I want to encourage you now to get in. Because everybody, all the African Americans now are getting in on Bitcoin. Because that's where the hype is at. And that's what they're hearing. And I'm telling you, no. I'm not in Bitcoin at all. Well, I am in it a little bit. Because I got to do some transfers and some changing. But trust me, it's like 1% of my cryptocurrency investment portfolio. Now, keep in mind, I'm doing one for myself. I'm doing one for both of my children because that's their future. So a lot of you parents that are out there, please get out of the old school way of doing investing, and please do this for your children and start setting yourselves up for a beautiful financial future, okay? And like I said to you before, we talk about pennies. Some of these ones are I'm gonna introduce you for $2 or for $1 or for 50 cents, 17 cents, 16 cents. Come on now, you can afford some cents. Okay, I always say to people, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Well, these are making, if it doesn't make cryptocurrency, it does not make sense. So anyway, I'm getting off the soapbox now, but I hope you fully understand why it's important for you now to jump on board and to become educated. That's what I want you to do. I'm not going to tell you anything about these cryptocurrencies today that I'm investing into. I'm just going to show you what I'm investing into and how I'm going about doing it and how you can, choose to do it for yourself too if you want to, okay? Because it's very doable and duplicatable. I'm not here to sell you anything by any stretch of the imagination, okay? There are a lot of, if you want to ask me about the network marketing type of Bitcoin currency type of MLM or network marketing type of groups and things of that nature, no, I'm not affiliated with any of those programs that are out there, and I will not be, and I'll be happy to explain that to you if you want me to. But for now, enough talk, because we're right now at almost on 9:30. But I really wanted to set you up because I really wanted you to fully grasp the importance of what this is all about and why I am so passionate and excited, and why I am just encouraging you to take financial of your cryptocurrency future. Okay. So let me pull up now my choices as far as and it's below. This is going to be, I can't really make this too big. Let's see here. Let me copy. Give me a second, folks. I am going to try to make this a little bit larger and put this on a, let me see here. I got 20 things open. Okay, new blank one. Okay. So I'm going to try to make this really large for you. Okay, let me... Okay. Okay, so like I said, all the information that I'm sharing with you should be in the description section of the YouTube channel. Okay, so you can go peruse this and click on the links, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is Bitcash, okay? Bitcash is, the ironic thing about it, I'm actually in the Bitcash by complete accident. I can't tell you how it happened. I can only guess how it happened. But in a nutshell, I am involved. One of the places where I do my buying of Bitcoin is Coinbase, coinbase.com. Now there's another site, but I'm not going to share this with you. Oh, wait. Oh, you know, let me put this other one. Let me see here. See, hold on. Because it's another one I want to put here for you. Okay, I don't know why it's not. Okay, I don't know why. What's going on here? What's going on? What's going on? I'm trying to figure out why it's not. It's called GDAX. Let me see. Okay, good. Okay, HTTP. Floor says it's called GDAX.com. Oh, what happened? What the? What the? Okay, let me close this. I don't know how that got in the way. Let me see here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, anyway. Okay, cool. So, GDAX.com. Hold on. Because I'm going to show you how, when you buying this crypto Bitcoins, when I got, I got a I deposited a large amount of money into my Coinbase account. So you could just grab this link below, and I think you get $10 if you use this link to a Bitcoin that they give you. So take this link below, and they give you $10 credit for joining Coinbase.com. Okay, now Coinbase, guess who owns Coinbase? Hint, 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 PayPal. So as you can see, PayPal is in this whole cryptocurrency situation. So I hope you fully understand they are in the mix. The big boys are in the mix. They're just not telling you that. You don't see them on the bullhorn saying, hey, we own Coinbase.com where you can buy and sell your cryptocurrency. So they charge a fee. They charge a very high fee now for buying Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is the only way that you have to go about in order to basically buy the other cryptocurrencies that you want to purchase. So you have to buy Bitcoin in order to buy the other cryptocurrency. That's why I said I have some funds into Bitcoin so that I can make those transactions. So I hope people fully understand that. But with that in mind, also within Coinbase, they charge you a very large fee in order for you to exchange your cryptocurrencies via Coinbase into these other ones. So I figured out a real way, but how I figured it out, once again, I joined the superstars that are successful in cryptocurrency, and they educated me on how to go about doing it, and I'll be happy to do the same with you. Don't worry, in future videos, I will share with you them, and you can go and become their friend too, because they've been good to me. I'm going to definitely send them some love as far as referrals are concerned. So, and I'll explain to you the process, but in a nutshell, I got Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the first. Bitcash, I'm sorry. Boop, Bitcash is the first one. Now, Bitcash is an offshoot of Bitcoin. Okay, I'll explain it in another video as far as why. But anyway, make a long story short, Bitcash is an offshoot of that. It's trading at around about 2,000. Let's go check out Let's see here. I don't want to talk about too much because I've been on here and I want to be on here an hour. So because I got to go through at least 10 of these. Bitcash, but you can find it on the cryptocurrency coin market cap right here. See coin market cap right here. You can go back there and you can go see Bitcash. And in a nutshell, I think it's trading for $2,300 now, a coin. Okay, so anyway, make a long story short, I go into my account to make a transaction and I've got $1,000 worth of Bitcash there. And please don't ask me how. I can't tell you. Now, I will say this. Sometimes people don't know what they're doing and they actually will send money to you by accident via your address, etc. So I think that that's exactly what has happened. But the only reason why I have it as part of my portfolio is I always believe that the universe always blesses you. So I'm not going to question it. The universe wanted to give me Bitcash. I'll take it. So I'm going to leave that $1,000 in that baby and let it play itself out in a nutshell. So that's how I got into Bitcash. I know. But we'll explain that next time as we go through this. But I have no intentions of putting any more money into Bitcash. I'm just going to let it ride itself out, okay? Now, the next one is litecoin. Okay, litecoin you can find on Coin Market Cap also. Coin Market Cap, not on Coin Market Cap, let me rephrase. I mean, you can find it there as far as its trading capabilities, but you can find it's one of the 3 cryptocurrencies right now that Coinbase.com will allow you to trade among. Okay, they will allow you to do Bitcoin, they will allow you to do Ethereum, and they will allow you to do Litecoin. Okay, so with that in mind, you have the option to do that. But check this out. There is a 4th currency that they are mulling over among the top 10 that they are going to allow to be placed on Coinbase. And when that coin, and I'm going to tell you about it before the end of this conversation, when they do that particular, I think, I don't know for sure. Let me be clear. I don't know for sure. But I think they're going to use this coin. That coin, whatever coin that they decide to place on Coinbase is going to blow up. Okay. So that's going to be the next one. So, so Litecoin is on Coinbase. Okay. So it's one of the top 3. Okay. Obviously, the top 3 are Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm sorry, the top 4. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcash, and Litecoin. Okay. So the next one that I am invested into is Tron. Okay. Tron is owned by the Chinese. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, for now. The next coin that I'm invested into all of the ones that I'm showing you right now, I am invested into, okay? And some of them I'm not yet, and I'll explain to you why. But anyway, Neo is the next coin. Neo is is a blockchain that is created by the Chinese, okay? All right, so you want to check the Electroneum is another one, and that's about, I think Electroneum is in the pennies. So we're going to go check that out in a minute. Ripple is another one that I am invested into. Now, this is the irony of Ripple. It is American owned and backed by the banks. I know, just the people that we were trying to avoid, right? So it's kind of like a conflict of interest in essence. And a lot of people, you know, they're pure to cryptocurrency. They don't like Ripple because, you know, it's like the old boys network trying to get in on the end and trying to basically take away this whole industry. But like the old saying goes, they're here to stay, honey. They're definitely going to get their piece of part of the pie. So keep that a reality. Okay, Cardano, whatever you want to refer to it. That's another cryptocurrency that I'm involved in. So you may not know about that, but we're going to talk about that in the future. Verge is another cryptocurrency that I am involved with. We'll talk about that in the future. Iota is another cryptocurrency that I am involved in. EOS is a cryptocurrency I am not in. I am about to buy EOS. but I have chosen not to, because to be quite honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, right now is such a hot market that I literally have to wait sometime a day or two before I'm able to even get into that. And we're going to discuss that in a second. Now, let me share this with you. Chinese cryptocurrency. Let me be clear, okay? Let me tell you, Tron, Neo, and as I say Chinese, I should really say Asian. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to say Asian, but majority of the big ones are Chinese based. Okay, let me be clear. Cardano is Japanese based. Okay, all right. And so if you know anything about Japan, they never created the computer, they never created the car, they never created the radio, a lot of the other things that are out there. But you know what the Japanese tend to do? They tend to take it to the next level and they tend to master it. And so that's why, having lived in Japan and speaking the language, ahara gozaimasu, I'm very clear that I'm definitely going to be involved with what the Japanese are involved into. If you think about, the Japanese have their own, yen, their own forex type of trading, so they're familiar with it. Now, the reason why I mentioned the Chinese is real simple. There are 100, not 100. There are almost 2 billion Chinese people in the world. 2 billion. So you got to understand, these are people from a poor country where the average Jane or Joe, unfortunately, are making Nike sneakers in factories, etc., to make a living. But that's really opening up. China has created the most quickest millionaires in the whole wide world, because now that they've basically, even though they're not a democracy, or they don't have a capitalist, system, quote unquote, like we do, they're very capitalistic. Matter of fact, they were the ones that stopped doing, cryptocurrency and shut down, Bitcoin for a minute. If you notice, they did it for a minute, okay, because that's how powerful it is. They couldn't do it because it just basically took over the whole currency market, and the Chinese are ravaged. If you understand about Chinese culture and Japanese culture, which I've studied, like I said, and lived in Japan, they are very much about savings. They are very much about investing. They are very much about, the whole lifestyles for the internet is concerned, technology. They're supreme in that, and they're advanced. We make it seem like because we've created all these things that, that they're behind. Trust me, we are behind in a lot of respects. And if they were behind, let's just say that they've definitely caught up. So I am very much going to be investing heavily into Redpulse, Wabi, Binance, Kucoin. As far as these are the top right now among my peers, or among the folks that are out there really trying to see what 2018 is going to bring, because we know, and it's coming up real soon. That's why if you want to get in it, you better get in it. Timing is of essence. And really, truly, is a timing thing. As you can see what happened with Bitcoin. Imagine if you got into Bitcoin a year ago compared to this year. Need I say any more, okay? So that's what they think that's going to blow up as far as, the cryptocurrency, as far as Asia is concerned. Let me just say Asia market. So I'm just clear as the Asia cryptocurrency, okay? So I am invested in Neo, Tron, Cardano. They are some of the Asian cryptocurrency. I'm going to do Wabi and Redpulse. Wilson, Wabi more than Redpulse. I'm not into Redpulse at this juncture, but it is underneath $1, etc. Now, honorable mentions as far as cryptocurrency. I was into I put potion. I meant to put Potcoin. I was in Potcoin, and also I didn't do Hempcoin. But those are the two honorable mentions that I'm going to get back into, okay? A year ago, like I said, I already set up my 7 of cryptocurrencies. I was involved. I was investing in all of those. I was not doing day trading. No, that's not my objective at all. My objective is to hold on to them, and also to just enjoy them. So I'm just going to go over it one more time and share with you what I've invested into Bitcash, Litecoin, Tron, Neo, Electroneum, Ripple, Cardano, Verge, Iota, EOS, Redpulse, Wabi, Binance, Kucoin. Okay, now these I have not put any funds into. Okay, so let me be clear about this. And Potcoin and Hempcoin, I have not reinvested into those, but the other ones I told you I invested to. I'm invested. So right now I'm invested into 10 cryptocurrencies. Why? It's real simple. You know, as they always don't ever, when you're investing, put all your eggs in one basket. So one of them drop like flies, all you can do is pick up the coins with the other one. So you want to be diversified as far as your cryptocurrency portfolio. You want to be invested in quite a few of them. And let me tell you real simple, one of the things that I personally did, I definitely have $100 in each and every single one of these. Even if I don't touch them, my philosophy will be I will still make a nice piece of change because a lot of them are in the pennies as far as investing is concerned. So let's go back to the chart so you can see where some of them okay, cool, are trading at, and I'm going to stop and answer some questions that anybody may have. But this is just one of the places that you want to go to: cryptocurrency market capitalization. Oh, let me just say this to you before I go here and discuss this. And I might say this kind of fast. I'm not trying to do that. But simply put, you want to sign up for Coinbase. You also want to sign up for, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Let me give you the other screen. Okay, I've got so many screens up. Okay. Okay. 20,000 businesses that I'm doing. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to find that one piece of paper. Or that one sheet. Where is it at? Okay. Okay, it's not showing it. Okay, where is it? Let me see if I can find it. I didn't save it, did I? Oh, sugarfoots. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to try one more time and see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. Okay, in a nutshell, what I do in order to save money, I go into Coinbase. I buy, Bitcoin. Then what I do is, this is the secret strategy. Coinbase owns GDAX. GDAX is a cryptocurrency exchange. So because they own it, I can for free just transfer my funds into GDAX and then not be charged when I transfer it into. Yes, sir.
He's gonna fix something.
Oh, my son wants to fix something. He's my techie guy. He's helping out here. Okay, he's gonna take care of it. Sorry about that, guys, but in a nutshell, I'm gonna try to keep talking while he's kind of doing this for me. But let me repeat myself so I don't confuse you. You want to go to Coinbase, you want to buy exchange your monies and set up an account, and you want to exchange it for Bitcoin. From Bitcoin, you go to GDAX, and you are going to deposit your Bitcoin into GDAX. From there, you are going to basically, now I wonder where my gee, I don't see Binance. Okay, I don't need to see Binance because right now Binance is another cryptocurrency exchange created by the Chinese, and it's so crowded right now that they're not accepting any new members anyway. So you want to go to Kucoin, Kucoin.com. Here, the link is right underneath my thing, and it is an affiliate link. I do get a slight commission, and I hope you would think that it was kind of cool because I'm not asking you for this free type of educational information. So a nice little kickback to support this channel is to kind of basically join underneath my link, okay? That'll help support me to support you, okay? So anyway, you basically go into Kucoin and buy and transfer your funds to Kucoin in order to be able to buy whatever currency that you want to. Now, Electroneum is from another exchange, and we'll talk about that at another time. But basically, that's the process that you want to go through in order to save money. Now, when you transfer it over to Bitcoins, you're going to pay that lump sum. So what you need to do, just off the bat, make sure you put a lump sum in there because you want to do like $100 here and $100 there. What I did was I put a lump sum in, and then I divvied out the $100 to each and every one of the cryptocurrencies that I invested into. Okay, so I hope everybody's clear about that. All right, so get all the links that's inside of the description, and that'll help you out. Okay, now let's go here. Right here, as you can see all what's going on right now. It's the day to buy. Why? Because majority of these are in the red. When it's red, we remember we buy low and we sell high. So right now is a great buyer's day for a lot of these cryptocurrencies. So, you know, I am going to buy some Verge today. I already bought earlier today. I bought some more Tron, and I bought some more Cardano. And let me say right now, I am heavily invested in Ripple. And the reason why I invested in Ripple, because I think Ripple is going to be the next coin base that's going to be there. Simply put, because, hey, they're friends with the owners of PayPal, and all those guys get together, and they're stable. And if you look at it, look at this. They're $2.03, ladies and gentlemen, compared to, look at this, Bitcoin 14,000, Ethereum 1,200, $2.03. You got Bitcoin Cash. I'm sorry, I put Bitcash. It's Bitcoin Cash that I'm in. It's 2,300. Cardano is 77 cents, ladies and gentlemen. 77 cents. Okay. These are the top 5. Remember the top 10. So if you want to know my answers to what I think is going to be the top cryptocurrency, you know, that's going to do very, very well in 2018, I think it's going to be Cardano. That 77 cent one. And like I said, I'll explain that to you at another time. But that's my little baby right there. Okay. So, but like I said, but I'm heavily invested into Ripple because I know that's going to blow up because, like I said, all the banks are involved with this, and they're going to just start getting contracts, etc., yada, 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 yada. And I'll tell you all the other hypey stuff that's coming down the pike as far as that's concerned. So it's the best time to buy it because it's minus $17.74, okay? I mean, 17.74% is what I meant to say, not dollars. Okay, but as you can see, you see Iota is $3.49 I'm invested into. Okay, Tron is 12 cents, ladies and gentlemen, almost 13 cents. Get into that Tron. Neo, $121.99, which is going to be a bargain. They are predicting that Neo is going to be the next Bitcoin of China. They have 1 billion people there. Need I say anymore? And keep in mind, China is going to start opening up again. Remember, they shut everything down. Where they're starting to gradually open everything. And everybody, the rumor is they're going to start opening up everything in February, March, or April, okay, this coming new year, okay, so keep that on your hat. Okay, EOS, $9.11. Verge is 19 cents. I love these ones. I'm also, I forgot to put Omizigo is how it's spelled. Omizigo, I'm investing in that at 24.26. That's another Chinese cryptocurrency I'm into, so you want to check that out. So as you can see, some of these are $1, $2, $3. A lot of these big ones are in the cents arena. Let me see if I can find another one that I'm in this. Oh, here's Electroneum, the other one at 15 cents. So I'm involved in all of these, and like I said, the ones that I'm sharing with you, the big top dogs are predicting that they're going to really go up to 2, 3. Imagine they just go up to $10. You made a nice piece of change. A substratum, I'm kind of really looking at. Okay, not into that, but that gives you an idea. These are the first 100s. I used to be in the old school ones. You need to look at too. The old school ones, I was in Syscoin. I was in, they call them the OGs of cryptocurrency. I was also in Potcoin. I shared that with you. Game credits, I was in that. That's for gaming. I was in last year. Dash, I think I was in that one. Oh, Dogecoin, I was in that. Look at that. Dogecoin is less than a penny. It's a penny. It's a penny. It's a penny. A penny. Dogecoin is a penny. So a lot of people are saying this is going to go up too. I mean, look at what it has in stake. Status. I was in that one too. It's at 41 cents now. Steam. Everybody's raving about Steam too. Is another one to look at. But that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I wanted to show you what I'm doing. One of the ways that you can do your homework and do your due diligence is, number one, what I did. I just tell you what I did. In a nutshell, I went to a lot of people that I'm involved with, all the cryptocurrencies that I've chosen for myself. They did last month, and it's gone up like 100, 1,000%, crazy. So they're really in the green as far as those are concerned. And let's see here, what else? So what I wanted to fully emphasize to you is that the sky's the limit as far as where you can take this, okay, and what you can do with it. So I hope this information was very helpful for you. River, could you do me a favor? Can you check to see if there are any questions that I could answer for people, because now we can definitely do the Q&A. Am I here? What is my opinion about Verge? Oh, I'm very, very pumped about Verge. I showed you how, how it is in the pennies. I mean, like I said, we go out for Starbucks, we go to the movies, and easy spend $100. So, I have no less than $100 right now into that cryptocurrency. So, yes, I'm very much bull. My top 5, Verge is a part of my top 5. My top 5 are Verge, Cardano, Ripple, Tron, and what's the last one? Let's see here. I know I'm missing someone, and I think it is Omizigo. I don't think it's that one, but trust me, it's a part of my top 5. In a nutshell, I don't feel like going back to my listing as far as that's concerned. Okay, Rick, could you do me a favor and check to see if there are any more questions that people may have, and then I will definitely end this process and procedure and wish everybody massive success. Listen, if you haven't joined the channel, do so now. Every day I plan on doing a video, and I'm going to do a how-to. How to buy Bitcoin, how to buy Litecoin, how to buy Verge, how to buy, because it is, I'll be honest with you, it is an intricate process, and it does take time. And like I said, right now, a lot of them are so congested. Like, I can't withdraw out of any of them. Some of them have been suspended. I think Tron is suspended for a period of time, etc. But we're just going to, as long as I got them. That was my main concern. As long as I had them in stake, then it was all good. So, any questions, River? Can you check for me? And then I will. Cool. All right, everybody. Listen, thanks for coming to the Pajama Mama channel. Listen, everybody, I will see you over the top. More importantly, ching ching. Well, I don't want to say I'll see you at the bank anymore. I see you at the cryptocurrency exchange. Talk to you soon, everybody. Thanks so much for being on board.